Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
So good, so good, so good.
Score holiday gifts everyone wants for way less at your Nordstrom Rack store. Save on UGG, Nike, Rag & Bone, Vince, Frame, Kurt Geiger London, and more.
Because there's always something new.
I'm giving all the gifts this year with that extra 5% off when I use my Nordstrom credit card. Santa who?
Join the Nordy Club at Nordstrom Rack to unlock our best deals. It's easy. Big gifts, big perks. That's why you rack.
This is Optimal Health Daily. Rest Up. Why We All Need to Take a Break by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. And I'm your host and narrator, Dr. Neil Malik. Hey there, happy middle of the week Wednesday, and welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I read to you from popular health and fitness blogs to help you optimize your health, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. Now, it is the middle of the week, so we might need a little bit of inspiration. So with that, here we go. Quote, "Every accomplishment begins with a decision to try." Edward T. Kelly. All right, and with that, let's get to today's post and start optimizing your life. Rest Up. Why We All Need to Take a Break by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. We all need to do this more. Rest up, that is. But is one form better than another? Should you head for the beach, your favorite coffee shop, or snuggle down into your favorite armchair? It depends. It depends on you, your personality, and what you know works best to restore and recharge your physical and mental batteries. There is no one best way to take a rest. Why? Well, just as we are all completely unique snowflakes because no two brains share exactly the same neural architecture, how we respond to our different challenges, stresses, and strains will be different too. And sometimes we have those days where everything looks a delicate shade of Mission Brown. A Mission Brown day is the day you take refuge under the quilt, carefully examine the refrigerator for major depressive disorder support foods, or cancel your Facebook account to exit all contact with the cruel world. Well, at least until tomorrow. Rest. It's got a quiet, calming feel about it. It draws us in, calms us down, and helps us sort out the grubby Mission Brown so we can get back to inspiring yellow. Rest for my partner is about doing those things they love, including listening to jazz or playing the blues on their saxophone, or tinkering with something electronic that needs fixing. For them, rest is something they can achieve on their own, but also by spending time with others. Rest for me is solitude. Time out to be alone in a quiet place with sunshine, warmth, and greenery. What does rest look like to you? Getting enough rest. The other issue, of course, is how can we get enough? You might have really loved getting away for that long weekend break with your partner, but if that only happens once in a blue moon, there's definitely more room for many more rest breaks, especially if you're always super busy doing 10 trillion things every day, as well as looking after your work, your kids, your partner, and the dog. Rest comes in different forms and time frames: mini, minor, and major. The mini rest. It's easy to overlook the value of a mini rest, but taking a couple of minutes out of your day to press pause and breathe can make a mountain of difference to your energy, productivity, and happiness. The mini rest is super exclusive because this is yours only to savor and enjoy. Start by scheduling in some brain breaks into your day. If your day is back-to-back meetings, appointments, and stuff that has to be completed by the end of the day or I'm in big trouble, block your time into chunks of focused work separated by 2 or 3 intervals of 2, 3, 10 minutes of unfocused, non-thinking time. And no, this is definitely not the time to check your social media. A mindful moment can be as small as taking 3 slow breaths to influence your vagal tone, slow down your heart rate, your rate of breathing, stress levels, and settle your thoughts. Feels good, doesn't it? Find something green to look at, like the potted plant on your desk, or looking out the window onto a green space. A mini daydream can fire up your imagination and creativity, so don't be afraid to loosen up from your focus periodically. After all, we're not designed for long-term focus. It's the fastest route to mental exhaustion. This could be the time to get a drink of water and rehydrate your cells. Top up your coffee cup or get up for a stretch. Standing up for 2 to 3 minutes gives your body and brain a breather, boosts your attention, and reduces the risks associated with prolonged sitting. It's a great mini refresher. The minor rest. This is an extension of the mini rest and lasts between 15 to 20 minutes. This could be your chance to escape the office at lunchtime, to get some fresh air and sunshine, to go for a walk or a jog. It could be the time to catch up with a good friend or colleague, or the time for a postprandial 20-minute power nap after lunch to power up your energy for the afternoon, or the time to find a quiet place to meditate or think deeply. Scheduling in time to think helps you to sort out your priorities, realign your focus, and help to prevent procrastination. The major rest. Once you're in the groove of more mini and minor rest time, it's time to power up for those major rests beyond work. This is about taking time out for yours truly. Yes, you. This isn't selfish. It's an essential self-care to keep you in tip-top condition and more resilient and adaptive to whatever shows up. This rest includes the time to do those things that give you joy, whatever that looks or feels like. Cooking, exercising, socializing, sleeping, or spending time with your partner and kids. Major rests include those scheduled breaks for over the weekend, once a quarter, or a vacation. Planning ahead makes these more likely to happen, and the anticipation of that welcome rest will top up your dopamine levels, keeping you feeling rewarded. With 55% of us failing to take our annual leave, the best time to book your next holiday is on your return from the last one. You just listened to the post titled, Rest Up, Why We All Need to Take a Break by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. Running a business online? Instantly build trust with your customers with a domain and matching professional email from GoDaddy so people know you mean business. And there's never been a better time. Visit godaddy.com/GDnow and you can get a domain and professional email plan for just 99 cents a month for 1 year. That's a little price for a lot of credibility. Choose the domain that's right for you and a professional email to match. Go to godaddy.com/GDnow and look legit. That's godaddy.com/GDnow. New customer purchases only. Products auto-renew separately. See terms on site. Right now, there's a talented person out there who could take your company to the next level. Do you want to hope they see your job post before your competitors? Or do you want to match with them with Indeed sponsored jobs? Sponsored jobs boost your post for quality candidates so you can reach the exact people you want faster. I love that Indeed speeds up hiring. When I've hired in the past, the process was overwhelming. I wish I'd used Indeed. Spend more time interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Less stress, less time, more results now with Indeed sponsored jobs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/health. Just go to Indeed.com/health right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/health. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Do it the right way with Indeed. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. Dr. Brockis mentioned how helpful even a brief nap can be when it comes to re-energizing the brain and body. Researchers have actually studied napping and the health benefits of taking that 20-minute snooze in the afternoon. And it turns out that closing our eyes for those 20 minutes mid-afternoon may actually have a number of health benefits, like reduced inflammation throughout the body. It turns out between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m., our body's stress hormones take a nosedive. Have you ever noticed after lunch, it feels like you can't keep your eyes open? Well, it turns out that may be due to our stress hormones taking a nosedive. It's almost as if the body is preparing itself for sleep. Now, what happens if you end up snoozing for more than 20 minutes when you take that mid-afternoon nap? Well, the problem with that is it could change the quality of sleep you get later that night. A long nap may make it harder to fall asleep that evening. So, if you do decide to take a nap in the afternoon, be sure to do it in an appropriate place and time, like not at your desk at work with the door open or in class while your teacher is presenting. But if you do decide to take a nap in an appropriate place at an appropriate time, set an alarm so you don't oversleep. All right, that'll do it for another edition of Optimal Health Daily. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.